In the linear motion battle system, the fight is played out on a two-dimensional terrain that usually stretches wider than a single screen width, so the screen can scroll to the left and to the right, depending on where the characters and opponents are relatively located. Linear motion battle system contains a pause menu during battle that lets the player select a spell or item. As in some fighting games, it is possible to assign items or combination moves to specific buttons as shortcuts for quick actions. As opposed to most other turn-based systems, where the player controls the individual actions of every party member. In linear motion battle system, the player only directly controls the main character in real time. The other characters in the party can be set to passive mode, active mode, and attack, or the player can often force the characters to move or use a spell from the pause menu. For the titles that allow multiplayer, the other party characters can be controlled by other human players. The original Super Famicom release of Tales of Phantasia received a 30 out of 40 total score from Japanese weekly Famitsu magazine based on individual review scores of 8, 7, 6, and 9. Readers of the magazine would later declare the game to be their favorite Namco title of all time in an August 2003 poll. Game Fans' panel of 3 reviewers scored it 90, 86, and 82 out of 100. With one of the reviewers concluding that it is the best RPG I've ever played in Japanese on the Super Famicom. Sales of the title were slow during its debut month, which series producer Makoto Yoshizumi attributed to being released at nearly the same time as Enix's popular Dragon Quest VI, and would sell a total of 212,000 copies in the region. While the PlayStation remake scored slightly lower in Famitsu in 1998, it ended up being far more commercially successful by selling around 769,000 copies in Japan. The 2006 PlayStation portable full-voice version sold around 136,000 copies. The iOS free-to-play version was downloaded at least 150,000 times in its first 5 days.